How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. So, I have collected our pickup truck this morning, and it is looking absolutely fantastic. So, I had it professionally painted, and they really did do a good job. So, I'm very happy. The thing is now, I don't actually know what to do with it, because it looks so good that I want to keep it. But I also know if I do keep it, I'm never going to use it. But I kind of feel bad to sell it because it looks so good. So, I don't know. I'm just going to keep it at the farm. I'll probably keep it in the shed. And I'll make a decision on it. I'm not 100% sure what to do with it just yet. But anyway, it's been a little while since the last vlog, obviously, because even the pickup got painted. But I've really just been keeping myself busy with some odds and ends. And I still haven't moved all of the silage. So that is going to be priority number one this morning. We'll just have to move the last of it because we are going to be mowing today, which is fantastic. So I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to jump straight into it. We just need to get that done. I've been trying to get that done for a while, but I've just had other things come up that I had to do that I sort of had to prioritize. So, yeah, it never got done. But we're just going to get it done this morning, real quick. And then we can move on to some other stuff, including mowing. But, yeah. So, I'm going to get this unloaded real quick. We'll stick it back in the shed. And we'll head over to the overflow farm. And we'll get the silage moved. And, yeah, then we'll carry on about our business. So, we're going to do that. So, for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, that is finally job done, which means when we start mowing over here today, and we start collecting, I don't know if we'll do collecting today, but we'll definitely do mowing, but then when we do collect, we have a place to put it, and we'll get that compacted and covered, and we'll make some more beautiful silage. But I am on my way to Eddie's shop, because I was trying to get a bale spike for the wheel loader, and he had one that he thought he might be able to get. Unfortunately, it was already sold. So he couldn't get that, but he phoned me yesterday, and he tracked down another one, and he got that for us. So we can go and collect that real quick. I'm guessing it'll just be sitting outside. Usually is in the parking lot. Oh yeah, there it is. Ooh. That's a nice one. Ooh, train. That is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Okay. Where am I going to park? Maybe I'll just park here, because we're going to have to lift that onto here somehow. I don't know if they've got a wheel loader around. I would guess not. I know they have the telehandler back there. Or front loader. I guess that's more front loader than a telehandler. Well, I mean, they moved it here, so maybe we can get some chains or straps on it or something? We'll get it loaded up, either way. Okay, that is pretty well worn. I'm hoping that is paint. But yeah, I think that's gonna work really well. 3 bale or 4 bale? I'm not sure. I'm thinking 4 bale probably. Yeah, okay. Very cool. Right. I am gonna go pay him for that, because I haven't actually paid him yet. And then we'll have to figure out how to get this onto there. But I'm sure he'll have something to move it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. We'll be back in a minute. Alright. Paid for and loaded, and conveniently they have an adapter that fits onto their front loader and then onto this. Nice driving, dude. Yeah, just dive in front of the big massive Unimog. That's a good idea. Anyway, we are going to head over to the overflow farm. We'll get this off the truck real quick and put away. I don't actually know, should we put it in the shed? We'll probably just put it into the open shed. Yeah, probably just in one of these. I do have the wheel loader in the big shed there with the potatoes. I had to move the conveyor up a little bit to get it in there. But anyway, there we go. Yeah, I think this spike, I mean, it's so worn. Is it going to matter if we leave it outside? Should we just leave it in the bunker? It might get in the way. I don't know. I think I'll just put it there for now. And then I'll decide where I actually want to put it. Because we'll probably end up using the bale spike more than the silage. But I'll have to find a spot for it. Kind of don't want it sitting outside, just because it is already quite, well, worn. Not in the best of condition. So I don't want to make it worse, to be honest. Okay. Let's get this hooked up. And yeah, like I said, we'll probably just leave it on here. Ideally, I would like to maybe, just maybe, get one of these sheds emptied out. We could probably get all of these bales in one shed. Probably these ones over there. And then we can just use this for the machine. Maybe not a bad idea. I think something that I'll probably take care of off camera. So I think I'll just leave it here for now. Because then I'll be forced to come back and move it. Because I don't want it sitting outside. But anyway, that is our spike. That is looking really good. Really good indeed. I think that's going to be extremely handy. As I say, just going to take the wear and tear off of the Kubota. Because this can obviously handle a lot more weight. So I'd prefer to use this to sort of cart bales up and down from the main farmyard. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Because, yeah, like I said, that's going to force me to come back and move those bales and get that into the shed. I don't really want to leave it in there because it's a bit awkward with the conveyor belt there. And at some point, I'm probably going to hit it. And I don't want to hit that conveyor because those things are wildly expensive. So let's just avoid that whole situation. Righty. So we can, yeah, probably go grab the John Deere. I think we'll grab the 6250 and we'll get all of the mowing gear on there, front and rear mowers, and we can head out to the field and start doing a bit of mowing. I have been staying in contact with Jimmy still on that whole situation, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am talking to him and I am trying to help him as much as I can. But yeah, the situation isn't great, to be honest. And I have a bit of a suspicion of what's going on. But yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit later on. Oh, train. Train's busy today. Righty. Yeah, we'll just leave the Unimog here. I was going to park it at the house, but why walk that far if you don't have to? Okay, 6250R. Man, we haven't had that up and running for a little while. What a beautiful machine. Love it. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited to get back onto the fields and mowing. I love the mowing. Smells amazing as well. Smells great. Alright. Fantastic. So, I'm gonna let this warm up a little bit, even though it is hot. It won't take very long, but I'm gonna let that warm up a little bit. We'll get the mowers all connected up and make sure everything is working. Probably just check the blades real quick just to make sure they're all good. Haven't actually done that in a bit. So yeah, I'll give it a quick once over, just make sure everything's fine. And yeah, then we'll head out into the field and we'll start mowing here. So it's just the one field that needs mowing. The other grass field that's usually a grass field is currently still a wheat field. But once we've harvested that, we will be putting it back to a grass field as well. But yeah, I'm gonna get this done real quick. Well, get everything checked and connected, and then we'll get out into the field. We'll get the drone out, and yeah, we'll get a bit of work done. So, for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Well, I saw you setting the mood like a light in the smoky room, dancing to the blues like a disco groove, catching every eye. When I saw you looking at me with a smile like you wanted me, saying, boy, come on, will our break be gone? I just had to try. You just move, baby, move any way you need. How do you do it, darling? Got me on my knees, on my feet. You can take me to the left, baby, take me to the right. You can take me for the rest of my life. Just move, baby, the way you move is moving me. What could I do? Follow along with your hips, feet, heartbeat, song, the flowing dress in your hair. Girl, it ain't fair, whatever you do, just don't stop. You just move, baby, move any way you need. How do you do it, darling? You got me on my knees.
Alright, so that is job done. That went really well. And it's looking really good. It smells amazing, I'll tell you that much. So next job is going to be to get all of this road up, and then we'll get the wagon, and we'll get it all collected and put it into the bunker at the overflow farm, and we'll start that whole silage making process again. But yeah, we're not going to be baling any of this. We do still have quite a few hay bales. With that said though, the sheds over here, both of them, the hay and straw, it's getting a little bit low, so we'll have to start shredding there again soon. But yeah, in terms of hay, we're still pretty good. Straw is low. We're quite low on straw bales, but hopefully it'll last until we get the wheat field at the overflow farm harvested, and we can make some straw bales over there. But yeah, that is looking really good. So we won't be doing the rowing today, I don't think. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, hang on. Hello? Alright, so good news. There was someone that seems to be very interested in the John Deere skid steer. So I'm gonna head up there and meet up with him. See if he actually ends up buying this thing. I would love if he did, because that skid steer has been sitting there a little bit longer than I thought it would. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So while we're driving up there, the whole situation with Jimmy. What on earth are you doing? My guy. Right. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the whole situation with Jimmy is not very good. He's having a lot of issues with his insurance company. We spoke about that briefly before. And I am pretty sure Clifford has everything to do with this. I'm also pretty sure Clifford has something to do with the whole insurance fiasco. But yeah, I don't know what Jimmy is going to do exactly, because he did say that obviously if the insurance paid out, he would rebuild. But he said that if they don't pay out, which it looks like they're not going to, he might just end up selling that farm and just stick with the dairy that he's currently got going, and maybe put up a little place over there. Now, I kind of think, and this is just me thinking about sort of the whole situation and our prior experience with Clifford, I kind of have a feeling that because Clifford wanted to buy that land for whatever reason, I don't know why he wants that land, but because he wanted to buy that and Jimmy said no, I think maybe this is exactly what he wants. He sort of gets rid of the buildings, he interferes with the insurance, and then Jimmy ends up selling because it's not worth rebuilding, and also kind of it's not worth dealing with Clifford over things like this. Obviously there's a few fields around that property as well, and I would say probably end up selling that as well, because he has enough land around the dairy to keep the dairy going comfortably. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I'm not saying this is exactly what's going on, I'm just saying this is my suspicion. Now, I don't know why Clifford would want that property, but yeah. Anyway, like I say, this is just my suspicion. This is what I think is going on, but I might be way off. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, we shall see. Okay, I'm going to have a walk down. I'm going to leave the Unimog here because I did phone Nick before I drove up here to ask if he needed anything, and he did say he didn't actually need anything, because I thought I could bring it up here if he needs anything. He did say that this is loaded and strapped down, which it is indeed, and this needs to go to the roller coaster, which is kind of cool. Oh, by the way, we got the contract for the roller coaster, if you didn't put 2 and 2 together, so I might actually do that delivery real quick. He did say that if I was busy, he can do it later on when he gets back, but yeah, I might just do that. We'll see. I kind of love this truck, so I grab any opportunity that I can to drive it. So yeah, we might do that real quick. But anyway, I'm gonna have a walk down, and I probably could have just parked down there, but anyway, it's good to get a bit of exercise in. But yeah, I've been sitting a lot in vehicles and tractors and offices and paperwork. Yeah, sitting down and doing a lot of paperwork. More than what I would like, but yeah, I guess that's our life now. Anyways, we'll get a bit of a walk in. We'll meet up with this guy. Hopefully, he buys the skid steer. And, yeah, then we'll do that delivery. So, we'll get this done, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, happy days! We have got the skid steer sold, and also I got to drive my favorite truck. I love that truck, so I'm a very happy man at the moment. But we are on our way back to River Hill. I did want to mention real quick, if you were wondering, in the drone footage where we were mowing, why every once in a while I would sort of like dart off into like a random direction, which made no sense. That is my OCD kicking in really hard, and I need to go mow a little bit that I missed. So yeah, that's what happens there. Every once in a while I'll spot a little bit that I missed, and I just can't cope with it, so I have to go mow it. So yeah, that's what happened there, if you were wondering. Also, some of you may have noticed over at River Hill that our trees that we planted are massive. They're huge. Now, I was worried that they weren't growing, and I had a chat to one of the guys across the road at the mill, and I said to him that my trees aren't growing. And he gave me some miracle liquid. I have no idea what it is. And he just said, put some of this on there. That'll help them along. And yeah, they basically shot up to the heavens. So Nick basically went from living on a property in between a few trees to living in a full-blown forest in a very, very short amount of time. So yeah, pretty cool. Like I say, no idea what was in there, but River Hill is looking amazing. Actually, it's looking really cool with all of the trees. Of course, they'll continue to grow, and they'll grow into massive trees, but yeah, they're already pretty freaking huge. But yeah, I think we are gonna leave it there for today, though. I have got a few things that I need to get done. I need to go to the overflow farm. In fact, I might actually just go there now. Yeah, I think I'll go over there and I'll get those bales moved so that I can get the wheel loader into the shed. Yeah, I need to do that. And I've got a few other bits and pieces to do as well. But nothing overly excited, so I think we are going to leave it there for today. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.